let me get it all situated here. We're gonna just wrap this up here. Um, I'm excited to kind of keep it rolling with Outer Worlds. We're definitely gonna wrap it up this stream. Um, for a variety of reasons. One is I want to move on to some other things, but also um, there's been some weird technical difficulties involving this game and myself, so I can't seem to find a solution. There seem to be like new errors I'm encountering right now. So since I'm having some of these roadblocks happen, I figure we'll move on, beat this one, and get on to the next one. My friend got me the Killer Clowns from Outer Space game, so that will also be played on the channel very soon. So keep an eye out for that. And I'll have a review for that coming up soon after I get a little bit more hours into it. I don't have a ton, so I want to wait till I have like, a solid amount of hours. I feel like it's kind of hard to judge a brand new game off of like a select few hours of gameplay because I have a very overwhelmingly positive review of it currently, but that comes from, you know, I haven't played the game as much as I need to to get a good idea. All right, I have this here. It's opening up the chat on my phone. Oh no, it logged me out again. All right, I have that video ready to be made. Sorry, I've just had like some stuff I was like working on prior to the stream up still. So I'm just sort of organizing everything so I have it. Perfect. All right, and let's do it. Um, I forgot. Yep, this will work out. Making sure my breathing's okay and not like too loud. All right, it looks all right. Ah, let me just. Perfect. Oh no. There we go. Right where we need to be. Ah, no. I messed it up. There we go. All good. Let's do this. Can I fast travel where we're headed? Maybe not. Let's just go for it.
Okay, here we go!
So I think in the future I'm going to be more aware of the games that we're playing to see if there's any like issues with them being emulated in a way I'm comfortable with on laptop, i.e. if they're controller friendly. This will help prevent future issues like this where I have to sort of speed run. Oh no!
Here they come!
I'm confused.
Hit! Solid kill!
Wanna be your friend? Just wanted to make you
Alright, let's see what's going on here.
Inspector, you made it. Well done. I'm afraid you may find the spaceport is, at the moment, less hospitable than usual. My apologies. Regardless, you must have some purpose here. Do tell. With Helen, you don't say. You flatter me, but no, of course not. Knowing implies certainty. I merely suspected. This anti-parasitic, it would restore my people to their original, non-infected selves? Safely? Well, I'll take my people's probable cure over their guaranteed death. Coincidentally enough, Slug can supply you with Essence of Sprat. Ella Tinsley, the warehouse foreman, you remember her? There's a package on the desk in her office. You'll find the Essence of Sprat you need in there. You're quite welcome. Now then, is there anything else I can do for you while you're here?
Alright, let's get that.
I knew I smelled Sprat in here.
Oh wait, I can recruit him? Let's try.
Regardless, you must have some purpose here. Do tell. Oh, my. You mean Lou was up to no good this whole time? It's an ambitious plan, I'll give him that. But tell me, why should I help you, Inspector? Always best to make sure a man has a better nature before you appeal to it. All right, but you're not to take this as confirmation I have one. Understood? You can expect Slug support. I'll arrange for my agents to meet you at the distillation station. There are slugs in the Spectrum Brown bottles, Inspector. I am operating on the theory that this is, perhaps, not good. As thrilled as I am to assist you in taking down Lou, we have barricaded ourselves in here for a reason. I imagine you have a plan for getting out of the spaceport safely? That I'd lose some of my agents to this violence was likely inevitable. Still, that is sad news, Inspector. Kindly save all further bloodshed for Ludovico.
Huh. I didn't know that Obsidian was working with them again. I know Obsidian wanted to make another Fallout game, and there were some talks, but nothing official. But I didn't know that was official. Do they have like a release date planned? I definitely am excited for it if it's coming out. I have some questions about it, especially in regards to the show, because the show is the most recent set of canon events in the world of Fallout. Um, and based on what we've seen, we have an idea about some things with New Vegas, and we'll probably get some other revelations and canon endings. So I wonder where Fallout 5 falls. Does it fall
What could that they come?
during that same timeline? I have a lot of questions. Good ones though, all good ones. I actually really enjoyed the show. I think I've mentioned this as a Fallout fan. I did like the show. I had some things where I was like, there was a lot of things where I was like super for it, but with the show and now Fallout 5, I just have some questions with the with how things are going. Like with you know, with the way they want to pursue the storyline. Just because there's obviously there's some questions to be had. That'll be awesome. Hopefully they go back to the solo, like the single player roots. I know that 76, which I do have now, I haven't downloaded, but I know it's been better recently than it has been prior. But I don't know, just Fallout games thrive in their story. Oh yeah, 2 player is fine, but it can't be like an MMO. And the reason why is it's really hard to make the style of game, like to make that style of game have like a massive
Anyone else want to camp out
community
at
that's
Running
always like
Reserve
adding
instead of
their
staying
own
in the penthouse?
path.
No,
Which way am I
just
going?
me. All right.
Over here. Sorry. Just trying to find my way there. I mean, I'd be okay with like a co-op, but like not an MMO. Only because like it's that story and the NPCs, like those all make Fallout games great. So it's really hard to have a really good Fallout game that lacks those things. Ah. Let me buy this. Oh, have a good night. Thank you for stopping in. I'll definitely look into Fallout 5 though. If I get any information, I'll let you know. Oh wait, actually, if you want, I'll do this real quick too. We have a Discord that we've been chatting in recently. I'll drop this in there in case you want to reach out about Fallout 5 if you get any news or anything like that as well. It is. Thought I made a link. I think I did. I think that works. I think so. I hope so. Sometimes I mess up when I make those things with I'll put like the ones that accidentally expire after 7 days, but it should not expire, preferably.
Here they come.
It's an elevator? Yep, elevator. Oh no. Oh, alright, there we go. That works out. No. Come back, please. Please. We're on the move.
Oh, hell yes. Show me the biggest, baddest wildlife you've got, Eridanos. I'll bring it home on a plaque. Here we go. Nice work.
Perfect.
Oh, hey, Candy Canyon! I know this place. It's where they did Free Range Fixer.
Ah. That's resolved. That's resolved. That's resolved. Alright. I was trying to conserve ammo. I love pineapple. I have a pineapple juice, and that thing is amazing. All right, let's do this.
If this is a cult, who am I kidding? It's a cult. Hold your judgment until you meet them. Some of my best friends were from Graham's camp.
I need to go upstairs.
The Prophet's treatments are intense. I nearly collapsed during the last session.
The Prophet
So the only way up is down, huh?
She said I must burn away the old me.
I guess it's the other way. Unless... Nope. Let's do this.
so damn.
All right?
Perfect. Well, that's good. Hmm. Yeah, I'll do it.
Nice work.
Oh, there we go. Elevator. Hmm. This is sort of the best loadout we have, so we'll take it. I was trying to see what our options were. Oh,
Here they come.
I need to synthesize it, huh?
Protect her! Next one's mine.
Let me help out. Alright, let's do it. Wait a minute, you weren't down there a second ago, were you? Alright, this seems like the way to move. Ah!
Love a good fight.
Actually, I will take the ammo. Let me see. Hmm. Oh, wow. Let's do this. Let's work tonight. Hmm. Not more. Actually, hold on here. Problem solved. Ooh. I don't know. We'll just wait for a second here. Oh, so we turned the wrong way. I thought it was telling me to go this way. Well, at least we won. That's more than I can say for them. Whew. What's in here? Let's see. Now on to the iced tea. That's good stuff. That's really good stuff. It works. It's exactly what it had to be.
What floor would you...
I wonder if the end game is gonna be harder. I'm pretty sure we're almost max level. I'm pretty sure max level is 35. I'm pretty sure. Did I look that up to be sure? I'm pretty sure. I remember last time I played this, I did max out. $36. That makes sense. All right. Yeah, I knew it was like we're very close to that cap. Um, I have no idea why that's happening. That's a weird thing that's going on now. All right. Some new revelations.
Something's not right. Oh, you are in for it now.
Let's groove tonight.
Greeting protocols suspended. All non-essential protocols suspended. Phaeton is standing by for larval compound dispersal. Affirmative. Dispersing. Incoming message from Risso's distillation station.
What have you done? What in law's name have you done? You hijacked our atmosphere. Are you trying to kill us all? No. You're trying to kill my symbiotes. I'm not going to let you destroy everything I've built. I can still fix this. I can undo the damage you've done.
End of transmission.
Yeah, alright. I wonder if I can... Nope. I was hoping I could fast travel. I don't think I can. We might have to fight our way there. I don't think we will. I think we'll have to just kind of clear out this floor of people. Oh. Resolved. Have I been there before? No, I guess I haven't. Is there another pathway? Oh, no! Hmm. I was hoping there was a pathway. There is not. Oh, that's theft. Let's do this. I wonder what the original level cap was for this game.
Say, weren't you looking for a new hat?
No. I enjoy the helmet that I have. Oh, here we go. We'll be able to get past these guys just fine. Save my ammo for this person, just in case it gets dicey. You know. Let's do this. That worked out well. That worked out really well. Oh, alright.
Wonder what they were storing down here. Were they getting ready for the launch of Spectrum Brown?
What's behind this door?
Here we go. Into the belly of the beast.
Here they come!
Did I hear something?
Whoa, they're teleporting. This is for my team. I love this weapon. All right. I'm a problem solver.
That's the last of us.
Problem solved part 2. Oh, can't do that one.
Hey, Captain. Whatever happens, I just want you to know. I've always got your back.
All right, let's party.
Yes, I know you're hungry. Be patient. I'll feed you soon enough. Just a guest. The one I told you about. The inspector. Welcome. We were just talking about you. You and I are standing in the presence of royalty. Don't worry. You'll meet her soon enough. I know what you've done. Hijacked Phaeton. Contaminated the air we breathe with your poison. You think you've saved this colony? All you've done is robbed Halcyon of its last chance at real happiness. And you've angered my queen.
Nope.
Not even a little.
Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to feed you to the queen, and then I'm going to find a way to repair the damage you've done. Don't be afraid. She can smell fear, and it makes her absolutely ravenous. Your Highness, dinner is served. Wait, no, not me. Them! Merciful law, stop!
Oh. Leave my team alone.
Machinery cluster is now active. Please exercise caution.
Mr. Ludovico? Mr. Ludovico, sir, is there any chance you're still alive inside the Queen's digestive tract? Wait, no. That's his leg on the ground over there. Okay, well, this is interesting. Mr. Ludovico never signed my release, so I'm contractually obligated to stay by my post. Assistant Harwell, Confectioner and Munitions Department. How may I be of assistance? Oh, yes, that'll happen. Negative emotions trigger the Queen's appetite. Mr. Ludovico must have been pretty terrified. Technically speaking, she is the broodmother of a species of vermiform parasites native to Eridanos. We've been using them as additives in Spectrum Brown. Mr. Ludovico installed some emergency defensive countermeasures in the event of an unplanned feeding episode, but I'll need his permission before I can activate those countermeasures. Oh, you're the inspector. I heard of you. If Mr. Ludovico hired you, then I guess you're part of the Rizos family too. Emergency defense system activated. Thank you for minding the flames. Happy customers are repeat customers.
Oh, thank you.
Here they come!
I need to keep moving.
Well, hey there, friend. I see you're still struggling with the Queen. Well, all right. But only because you're so sweet and courteous-like. Emergency defense system activated. Thank you for minding the flames. Happy customers are repeat customers.
Oh, perfect.
Here they come!
Ooh.
Let me guess. You want my help for the third time. Never thought of it that way. I'd hate to make your acquaintance after the Queen's devoured you. That sounds like an unpleasant experience for everyone involved. Emergency defense system activated. Thank you for minding the flames. Happy customers are repeat customers.
Libations on me, folks.
Well, that works out well. Let's go this way first. Well, that's sealed, and this is sealed. Well, I am left with confusion. We'll just keep on rolling. I'm left with feeling confused. That is for sure. Hey.
You made it. I guess happy customers really are repeat customers. Here, I had something I wanted to give you. This is a golden ticket, good for one free tour of the Purpleberry Orchards. This is my way of showing you that I appreciate you just for being alive. Oh, you're very welcome.
I do regret the untimely demise of our broodmother, but my passenger is flooding my brain with all sorts of happy feelings, so I don't mind all that much.
Because he can be cured still, so I don't want him to. Hmm? Huh. Well, that went well. Alright, let's roll. Run. Yeah, this one has the most amount of ammo in it, so this will definitely be my go-to. I guess they're outside. I'll take the elevator.
I must have dreamed up 100 different ways to kill Ludovico. I'll be honest, eaten alive by the Queen of the Brain Slugs wasn't on that list. Is that so strange? I imagine this moment would be a little more cathartic. But Belinda's still gone, and I don't feel all that different. I can't go back to the way things were. I can't return to my old life because it was never my life to begin with. It was shared. Never mind, you don't need to listen to this. Thank you again for your help, Captain. I never would have made it this far without you.
Ludovico was eaten by a giant slug? What an absolute tragedy.
Oh, so they were twins, were they? I know how that goes. I'm a twin myself, you know.
Very brave of the slug, though. Lou must have tasted so bitter.
Huh. Well, that's resolved. Where's the, Well, it's here the whole time. I'm sitting here waiting for his elevator. It's already down here. Well, we did our job.
Welcome back, Captain. Or shall I call you Inspector? What can I do for you? During your absence, I passed the time by simulating a number of hypothetical conclusions to this case. Unfortunately, my understanding of the facts is limited, and my appraisal of the individuals involved is not flattering. Therefore, my conclusions are inaccurate. I have been awaiting closure for the details of your investigation. However, I have also been keenly aware of your absence. I have a growing library of information about you. Attitude, behavioral tendencies, dietary habits, sleep patterns. Cataloging human behavior is essential to maintaining my simulation protocols. Will you satisfy my curiosity subroutines and tell me who killed Halcyon Helen? My simulations have yielded several possible causes of death. Halcyon Helen may have been killed by one or all of the following: asphyxiating on Rizzo's Spectrum Brown, grappling with a primal while inebriated, killed by an overzealous fan, death by automechanical, or profound loneliness. How close were my estimations? Please do so. Administrator Ludovico killed Halcyon Helen? I have been programmed to simulate contempt and mild surprise. Mr. Ludovico had the audacity to hire you to solve a murder he committed? I am contemptuous and mildly surprised. This information is valuable to me. I will update my behavior simulation protocol accordingly. Thank you, Captain. How can I be of assistance? I have lots of minutes. Many minutes. Unlimited minutes, perhaps. Providing an adequate power source, I can function indefinitely. I prefer to think of it as being in a state of slumber, perhaps for an indefinite duration of time. Do you think that is what it's like for the colonists on the Lost Hope? When I simulate myself in such a scenario, I do not find it to be desirable. I think my self-preservation protocols incline me to desire the alternative. Fortunately for you, I am similarly programmed to protect the ship's captain and crew. Do you know what it feels like when the ship undergoes an unexpected power surge? A jolt to the system, I have felt that. I do feel that. As you may be aware, Captain Alex Hawthorne was a smuggler of some repute. I failed to predict the likely outcome of his reckless behavioral patterns. I should have predicted that. In our travels together, Alex liked to pass time by, as he called it, tinkering to improve my design.
Let me see something. Let's see. Travel to the Hope. Oh. Let's see. So depending on how this goes. This is what I was fearful of. Now my mouse isn't working. Here we go. That's weird. I really want to get that last DLC done. I might.
Have arrived at the Hope. I need you. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system so I can convince her central computer to enable the skip drive.
All right. I might try to power through. We'll see. We'll see. Oh wait, did we already hit max level? Actually, I think we just hit max level. We are.
Something about waking a derelict ship puts me on edge, Captain. Hope you know what you're doing. There we go.
Error. Hope crew data not found. Identify yourself. Error. Hibernation pod access is illegal. State your employer. Registered. A fine of 10,000 bits will be assessed in your corporation's ledger for failure to follow proper hibernation pod procedures. Thank you for your cooperation.
See here.
That's the Hope's computer up ahead. I'll admit, I am curious. Greetings, Captain. I am speaking to you through the Hope's computer system. It's a rather cramped feeling, but it'll do. Are you sure? That is extremely dangerous. Skipping the Hope will void the warranty on the skip drive. And also potentially kill an entire planet. How is my humor now, Captain? Improved? Jump-starting the skip drive. Destination set to the rings of Terra 2.
Oh no. Captain, don't do this. I ain't dying on a fucking ship. I wanna die in the dirt like we're meant to.
Doing it. I mean, affirmative. Skipping the Hope in 3, 2, 1.
ADN. Does your captain seriously intend to do a micro-jump in system with engines that haven't been powered in 70 years on a derelict ship?
That is what my captain intends, yes.
But that is a gross misuse of the skip drive. The Zero Point Drives Corp and I will not be held responsible for any damage incurred during transport, and this will cause extreme damage.
Yes, I am aware of that.
You should not be doing this. The humans will die.
Thank you, Hope. It looks like all systems are a go. Captain, I would advise you to hold on to something. Now. Oh, good. We are still alive and have successfully skipped into Terra 2's orbit. I reported as much to Phineas Wells, but he has not responded. Perhaps we should check in on him.
Here they come!
Oops, guys failed. This is the way. Time to run. Gotta move on. Perfect.
Captain, I am receiving. Captain, I shall now play the transmission I received from Dr. Wells.
Thank the law you warned me. I was able to get some defenses up, but they might not be enough. The board has sent some serious firepower to pry me out of here. They're trying to get in here, and I'm not sure I can stop them. If they capture me, if we can't communicate again, there's something very important you need to remember. The board, all their lackeys, they're all a bunch of swine. Do you hear me? They're fucking corporate swine. You fucking pigs! I'll take you all out with me! I'll never...
It would seem the recording captured some rather dire events. I presume you'll want to dock at the orbital lab to check on your associate as soon as possible? How can I be of assistance? Mm-hmm.
Let's do this here.
Now arriving at Phineas's top secret. Orbital lab.
Let's do this. All right. I pretty sure. Let's see.
Here they come.
Oh! Whoa! That's not what I expected. All right. Let me see what my weapon options are here. Not the one I wanted. Let's see what we can do here. That's not how I planned it, but that went a lot better than I thought. Ah. I need to be more deliberate. Let me start by changing my armor too. My armor might be a little bit eaten up. So let's take a look what we got going on. Perfect. Better armor, better weapon. Let's do it. I don't remember them being this strong the last time I played. Yeah, take a second to think about this here. So I don't know if I have anything I can really use here to help me. Now this is a grenade launcher. Sounds weird. Let me see what this grenade launcher does for us. Well, that did a lot more than I thought it would.
Something's not right.
That was tough. You were all very, very strong. And for that, you should feel much better about yourselves. Oh. I'm confused. Oh, is that what he meant?
Nicely done.
Hold on here. How are you doing, Win? Hopefully you're partying hard, my friend. Hopefully your day went well. Hmm. I'm excited to watch. We're at the end game here. I'm curious, so I'm having some increased technical difficulties. I am at a point where I'm thinking about maybe just beating it tonight, but I'm wondering if I want to try to take on that DLC. What I might do is I might beat it and then we can come back to
Captain,
DLC
as it
later.
appears we may soon be embarking for a maximum security prison planet, I believe the crew would like to speak with you to, as you humans put it, air some concerns.
Those Borg goons kidnapped Mr. Phineas and hauled him away to Tartarus. How are we gonna get him out?
To extract the scientist, you will need to infiltrate the labyrinth. But that course of action is likely to be quite dangerous, Captain.
Captain, come on. Even I've heard of the biggest prison the colony's ever seen. And on some occasions, I literally live under rocks.
Still, we can't do nothing. It wouldn't be right.
The armed surveillance protocols on a maximum security prison planet are highly sophisticated. As such, escapes are historically quite impossible and deadly. I am programmed to warn you whenever you exhibit inclinations toward risky behavior. Breaking into Tartarus will not be easy.
Getting in is the simple part. It's getting out again that's the trouble. Trust me, I know.
Let's just do it. Kick down some doors, grab Doc Wells, and cut a path out. We don't need a plan. We got guns.
If you really mean to do this, you should see to your final affairs and close out any unfinished business. Once you sneak into Tartarus, you may be there a while. Or permanently.
You didn't hire me to think. And I ain't about to start now. You're my boss. And I'll walk into fire with you.
I think it's insane. But maybe the colony needs a healthy dose of insanity right about now.
I know it's dangerous. And I won't lie and say I'm not scared out of my wits. But I couldn't live with myself if we didn't do something.
You're asking for more than bravery from us, Captain. But there are worse ways to go than dying for a good cause. I'm in.
Let Sam get the grime out. It's what our units do best.
The entire plan is a terrible idea, but I admire your bravado, Captain, which leads me to illogically believe, against the odds, that you will be successful.
Got my trusty tossball stick, got my ass-kicking boots. I'm ready, boss.
Outstanding.
You can count on us, Captain. We're crew. For real crew. That means we got each other's backs. Right?
Never thought I'd volunteer to break into a prison. Seems like your tendency towards risky behavior is rubbing off on me, Captain.
Command not recognized.
Waiting on your command, Captain.
Let's do it. Well, Let me just save so we have it. Let's do it.
I am pleased to inform you that we have arrived at the labyrinth. Please be advised that the punishment for trespassing is execution. Please be advised that electrical storms on the surface of Tartarus make departure impossible at this time. Resident count is as follows: 3,071. Resident deaths, including but not limited to executions, are as follows: 1,684. Resident escapes are as follows: 0. The interior can be chilly. Take a scarf with you, Captain. I would also ask that you leave your captain's ID with me, in the event that you do not return. I can make the assurance that I will not leave with another captain unless you do not return within 876,541,652 hours. Oh, speak of the devil. Captain, I am receiving a transmission from the prison's docking authority now.
Attention, unauthorized spacecraft. This is a maximum security installation. Your presence here is an explicit violation of UDL corporate policy. You are hereby confined to your docking platform until a ticket detailing your crimes has been filed and notarized, at which point your vessel will be seized and you will be executed. Your ship is not permitted to leave until you remit payment for your fines and submit yourself to execution. Only after your smoking corpse is thrown from an airlock will we lift the lockdown on your spacecraft.
Captain, I would not recommend this course of action.
All right. I'm feeling generous. I'm transmitting the idea of a productive, law-abiding employee so you can see what one looks like before you die. Anyway, Tartarus Docking Authority signing up. Hang on. Another ship just pulled into your dock. Wait, is that from the Groundbreaker? What the? Pay no mind to that. Just have a pleasant day.
Transmission terminated. Biometric ID received. Transferring data to external cartridge. How can I be of assistance?
Alright, let's do it.
See you soon, Captain. Take someone to watch your back, please.
Let's do this.
Right by us once. The board will never own Groundbreaker. Not while I breathe. Push on, Mardat.
What does the prison have for bars when it's got a storm like that guarding the gates?
I've got to admit, I'm not too keen on walking into a prison. They lock me up, I'm liable to kill everyone trying to get back out.
Let's look around. There's gotta be a few ways through here.
I found ours.
You new here? I didn't think we were hiring more staff. Oh, that's great. Thank you, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yep. Let's do it.
Lord, take me. I thought the chasm outside Cellar B was deep. This makes me nauseous.
All right, MSI. I'm not one for... You new here? I didn't think we were hiring more staff. Oh, that's great. Thank you, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. No!
Come on. Let me through.
Something's not right. Hold it. Something about you doesn't look right. Yeah? You're not contagious, are you? I don't want to know. Just stay back.
There's our door.
Well, look who it is. I'll be damned. I was prepping the studio for our announcement, and here you are as a bonus. I had heard you'd taken a mechanic under your wing. What's the matter, girl? Couldn't find actual employment?
The captain's treated me right. Better than any of you bored folk ever have. I'm exactly where I want to be.
Ah, I knew I smelled Monarch when you lot walked in. The stench of sulfur, depression, and desperate bravado is unmistakable.
Keep talking, and you'll be smelling iron. Ain't nobody so important I won't put a bullet in him.
When you go off and get yourself shot, try to avoid taking one to the face. I'll want it recognizable to show to my citizens. My word! You've correctly identified the most recognizable man in the colony. Remarkable. It's a wonder what Phineas saw in you. Then again, he's an insane person. Thankfully, he's our insane person now. A proper company man. Yes, he is an extraordinarily obstinate fellow, isn't he? Fine, he isn't working for us per se. Semantics, he'll come around. But that's between us. As far as my adoring citizens will know, we've turned a dangerous crackpot into a working-class man. It's a miracle. Oh yes, go on, wake them up, add more mouths to feed. That'll solve our starvation problems. I don't know what half-baked plans that simpleton in a lab coat has been leading you through, but it's done. It's over. Let me ask you something, Captain. Have you at any point thought about not fucking up our entire society?
We're helping, which is more than you can say.
I'm making actual progress towards stabilization and recovery. You're just getting in the way. Oh, right. This coming from the psychopathic outlaw. Yes, I'll try to be more open-minded about your path of wanton dissent. We don't need your help. I'll admit, there's no shortage of talent in the scientists and engineers there. Look, I'm not an unreasonable man. If you manage to storm the castle, as it were, and make it out of here with Phineas alive, I can't exactly afford more havoc than you've already caused. Fine. If you survive, you'll need someone to sell the rest of the board on your plan.
I can deal with this one. Put him down.
This is nice. Calm before the storm and all that.
Whatever comes of this, I'm just real glad to know you all.
Captain, you have an uncanny talent for complicating my life. You've been working with Dr. Wells from the beginning. When we moved to arrest him, he was prepared. I lost good soldiers in the attempt. You've disrupted the balance of power. You've upset the natural order of things. You've introduced uncertainty, and there is nothing I despise more than uncertainty. I'm afraid I can't do that. I'm aware of your diplomatic talents, Captain. You have a gift for manipulation, but I warn you, I'm no easy mark. For all your talents, you are the enemy of Halcyon, and therefore you are my enemy. You make a nuanced and compelling argument. Here's my rebuttal. No. Dr. Wells is being held in my custody. His cooperation will prove invaluable, even if I have to beat it out of him. All that's left to do is put down this riot, arrest you, and then get on with the bloody business of saving this colony. Fair enough. I'm giving you exactly one chance to parley with me.
Oh.
This prison is equipped with an automechanical warden. I've had it programmed to eliminate you on sight and rinse your remains down a drain. And don't worry, I will inform Dr. Wells that you died heroically or something.
Let's do this here. Let's save. Because I know my luck. Alright, let's do this.
Oh!
Alright, let's try this here.
That didn't work. Nice hit. We're not getting through.
No escaping, huh? Did it. That was insane. Give me that. We're out of here. That was insanity. So many robots.
Why won't you just
Well, that was fast.
You don't know how glad I am to see you. You did the right thing. Akande was a monster. Her death was much deserved, and long overdue. And you lunatic, you broke into the board's own fortress just to rescue one doddering old man. You are absolutely out of your mind, and I can't begin to thank you enough. I know, my friend, I know. And now it's finally over. The board's finished. It's only a matter of time before the entire system slips from their grasp. You've broken the board's stranglehold on this colony, and you saved my life. But there's still so much we have yet to accomplish. You and I are going to have to work harder than ever to save Halcyon. I'm afraid the situation is far worse than any of us ever anticipated. Earth has gone dark. We haven't received a single message in 3 years. There's been no communication, no signals, nothing. 2 years ago, the Earth's Directorate's frigate disappeared on their way back to Earth. We don't know what they discovered when they arrived, or if they arrived at all.
So we've got to make do on our own. Seems to me that'll make us stronger in the end anyhow.
You're quite right. We've got no choice but to make do on our own.
You mean we're all alone out here? Really alone?
I'm afraid so, Miss Holcomb. Halcyon is the only home we have left. Returning to Earth is no longer an option. We're in serious trouble, my friend. Do you know what this means for Halcyon? We can't rely on Earth for support anymore. We've been cut loose. We're entirely on our own. Yes, we do. You've done a marvelous thing. You've succeeded where anyone else would have failed, including me. We must begin the revival process immediately, starting with the Hope's brightest minds, and then we're going to fix this damn colony, one problem at a time. We're going to need a leader, and I can't imagine a better person for the job than you. What do you say, old friend? Will you help us? Chairman? I don't know why you let that heartless creature live, but I'll have to trust your judgment. You're the best thing to ever happen to Halcyon. If you want to take it upon yourself to lead this colony, you have my support. We're not a colony any longer, are we? Our last connection to Earth has been severed, and so we have been set free. Our future is uncertain, and no one knows what tomorrow holds. Exciting, isn't it?
The OSI teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan. But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable. From the moment he landed in Emerald Vale, his actions altered the course of history. The events on Tartarus brought about the end of the board's authority. But the board's mistakes would haunt the colony for decades to come. The damage they left behind would require the work of a generation to repair. Dr. Phineas Wells began reviving a handful of the Hope's colonists. Engineers, scientists, technicians, and intellectuals. They were among the brightest minds the Earth had ever sent out into the stars. The Hope scientists and engineers woke up in a colony descending headlong into total collapse. With no way to return to Earth, they had no choice but to band together and devote themselves to the cause of saving Halcyon. The people of Halcyon were nothing if not hardy. In the absence of the board's authority, many of the colony's settlements banded together with a single purpose in mind: survival. Life was especially hard in the years to come. Some towns dissolved by attrition and starvation, but most of them found a way to carry on. In the years to come, Halcyon was forced to reckon with its newfound freedom. The board was gone, and for better or worse, the colony was responsible for its own destiny. Sanjar's civil liberties and worker-centric policies were slow to catch on with the other corporations. But as Halcyon began its long, arduous journey toward recovery, many of Terra 2's smaller townships started adopting MSI's alternative corporate structure, and eventually became entirely self-sufficient. In the coming years, many of these townships managed to eke by, where otherwise they might have starved. Consumed by paranoia, Lilia Hagen took Sublight Salvage in a controversial direction, openly accusing board officials of an extraterrestrial conspiracy. One day, an accident at the Groundbreaker's docking bay silenced her forever. Time would tell if her replacement could keep the Sublight family together. Adelaide McDevitt replaced Reed Thompson as the leader of Edgewater. She and her followers transformed Edgewater in their image. Anyone loyal to Reed was pressured into leaving town, and those who stayed behind adapted to her way of life. Adelaide transformed the old cannery into a new garden. The nearby Edgewater Cemetery provided a convenient source of fertilizer. Under the leadership of Junlei Tennyson, the Groundbreaker held firm against corporate influence. The ship's mechanical stability gave Junlei the time to educate a promising generation of engineers schooled in her family's traditions. The future of the Groundbreaker looks promising. The rediscovery of the Hope and the abandonment of the lifetime employment program forced Byzantium to come to terms with some uncomfortable realities about the state of Halcyon. While Byzantines were reluctant to surrender the luxuries they'd grown accustomed to, the board's diminished authority gave them little choice in the matter. Nearly everyone had to learn to make do with less. Some even had to get jobs. It was a dark time indeed. The Rizzo's company in Halcyon dissolved after the collapse of the board. Needless to say, the launch of Spectrum Brown was indefinitely delayed. A stockpile of Spectrum Brown remains buried deep beneath the ruins of the old distillery, abandoned to time and attrition. With the dissolution of the board, Ruth Bellamy found herself without the two constants in her life: Byzantine culture, and her sister Belinda. In the face of this new reality, she struggled to find a direction for her life. The colony had moved on from Halcyon Helen, and would require new heroes in the years to come. And so Ruth Bellamy decided it was time to exit stage left. She quietly disappeared from public view. The dissolution of the board did not mean the dissolution of the ambitions of Cedric Kincannon, the charismatic leader of Sublight Underground. Cedric offered Slug's transportation services to the newly thawed colonists, and set to work ferrying resources and food wherever they were most needed. For better or worse, slug headgear became fashionable in the following years. As the board began to disintegrate, Spencer Woolrich found himself at a crossroads. Cling to what little stardom remained to him, or help usher Halcyon into its new future. To the surprise of many, perhaps himself most of all, Spencer chose the latter option. Having learned a variety of different skills in the many different roles played throughout his lengthy career, Spencer founded a radio serial dedicated to staying alive despite the odds. His subjects included how to survive violent encounters with only grazing wounds, dispense pithy one-liners for tense scenarios, and, of course, how to look good doing both. After a brief attempt at dating Helen as one person rather than two, which both Bertie and Helen found too strange, Bertie struck out on his own to try his hand at raising woolly cows. Many of his former Rangers teammates soon followed, accompanied by the woolly cow the team had originally plied with alcohol. The dairy farm thrived under Bertie's leadership and care. The Dairy Rangers privately believed that the woolly cows softened Bertie's temper considerably, although the only one brave enough to say this to his face was promptly headbutted. Life in Halcyon was sobering for Felix Millstone. The grand revolution he dreamed of never came. There was no great awakening for the colony, no celebrations in the streets. There was only the hard, desperate work of trying to repair a broken colony. Felix never had a head for numbers, but if there was labor to be done, he was there to help. Eventually, Felix realized that the work of a revolution was done with two hands. As much as he enjoyed his adventures aboard the Unreliable, the vicar, known as Max, eventually decided that it was time to move on, to live out the life he had sought so long to create. He knew there were many in the colony who carried burdens much worse than the ones he had struggled with, and he devoted himself to easing their suffering wherever he could. He only ever took up arms again to defend the defenseless. Unshackled from a lifetime of striving and fighting the universe and himself, Vicar Maximilian de Soto was finally at peace. Though Parvati eventually grew comfortable aboard the Unreliable, she never quite came out of her shell. She seemed to prefer the company of Ada to the crew, and she could often be found neck-deep in cables and grease, telling Ada funny stories from her childhood. While the colony fell into chaos, she found an island of relative peace with Ada, and they formed an unusual bond. She decided to remain aboard the Unreliable permanently as its chief and sole engineer. Nyoka returned to Monarch to take another crack at making a permanent life for herself. She formed the Charon Group, an MSI subsidiary of ragtag survivalists and wilderness experts. Anyone in need of a guide, or just looking to throw back a beer and swap stories, could find her camping on the trail or clearing an infestation. The SAM unit that accompanied you spread awareness of the product line's superior sanitation and maintenance capabilities across what was left of the colony. This led to a boost in SAM unit sales. Did you know that SAM units are the longest-lasting, toughest-acting cleaning solution in Halcyon? Minister Clark was released from house arrest, and his contact with you gave him a sense of renewed purpose and vigor. Once it became clear that no help would be coming from Earth, he threw his considerable efforts and talents into helping Halcyon manage the crisis before it. As for Dr. Phineas Wells, he spent his remaining years in his orbital lab. He eventually came to terms with his own past, and was able to forgive the mistakes of his younger self by devoting his remaining years to serving the colony. Dr. Wells was able to revive many more scientists and engineers than he first expected, thanks to the additional batch of chemicals you stole from the Ministry. Wells never forgot about the human lives that were lost in acquiring these chemicals. In the end, Dr. Wells was able to save every scientist and engineer aboard the Hope. Over the next decade, nearly all of the Hope's remaining colonists were successfully revived. Halcyon saw a period of rapid technological and scientific advancement. Breakthroughs in dietary supplements saved the colony from starvation. Geoengineering projects and social reforms began to change the structure and character of the colony. Dr. Wells laid the groundwork for the project to save the colony, but he would never live to see the fruits of his labor. He passed away a few years later. His work was carried on by the scientists and engineers he revived. Today, Halcyon has stabilized. The people of the colony work hard to adapt to their new circumstances. Nearby colonies send aid and supplies. Life will never be easy in Halcyon, but for the first time in its history, there exists a sense of real, genuine hope about the future. And what about you? The unplanned variable in the history of Halcyon. You brought an end to the riot on Tartarus, and partnered with Chairman Rockwell to run the colony together. As Halcyon looked toward the future, you remained a constant presence in the colony's administration. You were never weighed down by bureaucracy, and you never had to dirty your hands with politics. You had people who did that for you. By your influence, Halcyon survived the turbulent years that were to follow. No one knows what's happened to Earth, and no one knows what the future has in store for Halcyon. All we know for certain is this: the name of the Unreliable and that of its intrepid captain will remain the subject of countless stories for years to come.
I do like Maxwell a lot. I love Parvati though. I don't know why. I know why Parvati is my favorite. It's because the voice actress does basically all the voices to my favorite characters in games. Let's you know what? I'm gonna try to power through that DLC real quick. So we beat it. I'm not sure if we'll beat the DLC. We're gonna see. We'll see what happens. We're gonna try to make some magic happen real quick. Wait, hold up. Yeah, let's see if we can do this. Let's see if we can. From what I'm seeing online, we might be able to kill out that DLC real quick. But I like Sam. I didn't really use Sam that much in this. But I do like Maxwell. I like Parvati the most because she also voices Chloe from Life is Strange, which is one of my favorite games. Let's see what we can do here. I think we might be able to surprise ourselves.
think I'll initiate an unscheduled
I like Ada as a character, and I wish you could do something with that AI, like duplicate the AI, because she's very fun. I mean, you spend a good amount of time on the ship too, so I won't like.
Welcome to Ambrose Bank. We were not expecting customers.
Whee!
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Those big empty windows. Feels like the building's watching me. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps.
Let's see what we can do here.
I take it back. Ain't
So he
nothing
did it.
here but memories.
It's so empty.
You lucky? Huh? So who the devil are you? You certainly paint a picture, and I'm certainly intrigued. Do you see that glowing chunk of space rock? That's Gorgon. My birthright, my burden, and the bane of my existence. I hate to drink alone, and this is my third. So join me in raising a glass to Gorgon. To Gorgon. May cosmic winds shepherd her to the nearest star. I'm Wilhelmina Ambrose, but you can keep it short and call me Minnie. Now, what brings you to my house, gorgeous? I take it you didn't come all this way for the beverages, the starry skies, or the pleasant company. A severed arm. How positively ghoulish. You know this is a private residence, not a curio shop? Lucky Montoya is my personal freelancer. Fascinating man. Very brooding and theatrical. Always staring into space and twirling a bullet over his knuckles. But if something happened to him... Oh dear. I suppose that makes him my former freelancer now? I sent Lucky on a dangerous mission to the Gorgon asteroid. Whoever found his remains must have wanted to inform the next of kin. What a time for his luck to run out. We were in the middle of something grand, and I really can't afford another setback. Funny that you should bring that up. How would you like to be my new freelancer? There's been a recent vacancy, and I think you're well suited to the job.
You offer work to everyone who breaks into your home? Must be some kind of Byzantine tradition I ain't know about.
You're awful quick to trust a bunch of strangers that broke into your home.
I'm looking for someone rough around the edges. A gorgeous, dashing scoundrel type. Incidentally, someone good with their hands. The man lost an arm. What are the odds of that happening twice? Of course, Gorgon is a treacherous place, and my own... Allow me to lay out the facts, and you can decide for yourself if you want to be my chief investigator. My mother, Dr. Olivia Ambrose, worked for Spacer's Choice at the Gorgon Research Facility. One day...
Yeah, we're just gonna push through this here.
Whatever happened on Gorgon wasn't Mother's fault. I simply need the evidence to prove it. We're going to drag the truth, kicking... Oh. You do all that for me? I believe it. When you...
Alright, let's do this.
There's a... Oh. Finally, I get to put my inheritance to work. Here's your nav key, Captain. Safe travels.
What's up, come in? How are you doing?
A word of advice before you go, Captain. Trust no one. Mother's office is in the heart of the Gorgon facility. You're free to salvage anything that isn't nailed down. I only want what's mine.
Mysterious air.
Let's do this. So, we already beat the game actually. We're just sort of going to push through and try to do this DLC. As long as it... Okay, there we go. We're good. I sort of mentioned in the beginning of the stream that there was there've been like the game's been getting like increasingly having more technical difficulty on my end, so I'm trying to make sure I wrap it up as fast as possible. It's probably the last Outer Worlds stream until I can figure out how to fix it all. But I will have another single player game coming, and I also have Killer Clowns from Outer Space coming. Hold on.
We are now in orbit above Gorgon.
That's awesome. What kind of gifts are you working on? Yeah, there's been like some weird things going on. So and I've been trying to find solutions, but every time I try them, it seems to sort of make everything operate worse. So I was like, you know what?
Look at those stars.
Let's power through and beat it, which I did.
Feel small
And
in
now
the
let's
best
try
way.
to I'm gonna try to run through this. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. It's a very kind thing. That's super awesome, man. That's super kind.
Come here. Let's have a chat.
No.
Oh, ugh. This place smells like Felix's birth.
How are you doing?
Since
Welcome.
I had a good trip of kale. Hope they've got it on tap.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. I think the next one we're gonna do is Fallout 1, which you've never played before, so that'll be
Welcome to
fun.
the Sprat Shack. First one's on the house, and I won't even water it down. What'll it be? Bottoms up. I assume you're here for salvage. Can't help you there. This ain't exactly a library. Most of my regulars are sublight scavengers. They pick over the ruins of Gorgon, spend their earnings at the bar, and head back out the next day. Vicious cycle, but that's life. You're the first new face I've seen in a while. Lucky. Sure, I knew him. He could get a little dramatic at times, but he was a good guy.
I'm
Heard he
doing
took
well,
on a
I'm doing
dangerous
well.
job. Spent a lot of time coming and going from the Office of Creative Incubation, just down the road.
Maybe I can find him a nature book. I think he'd really like that.
The way he talked about the job, you just knew Lucky had hit pay dirt. Not that I was jealous. Around here, that sort of luck can be hazardous to your health. Awful shame about what happened to him. Third floor. Once I figured he wasn't coming back to pay. Fair warning.
Alright. Let's go.
Come back when you're thirsty.
You're a humbug, Trixie, and worse, a thief.
Oh yeah, over on the YouTube now. I must say, like, I feel like a nature book would be really
Think the
good.
folks here like strangers? Because some of them are looking at us like maybe not.
Repurposed aesthetic reminds me of Fallbrook. These sublight folks were...
Oh, that'd be cool.
really know how to overhaul a place.
I mean, I'll take this here. It's not like he's able to.
Can't they stick the preservative in before or after the eye comes out?
Mm-hmm. can drop that one. And that one.
I really hope this ain't a sign of things to come.
What have you got there?
Adrenatime, I think. Found some in an old busted crate.
So we just beat it. And now we're doing, this is the Gorgon DLC, so we are trying to help this rich lady. Let me out. We're trying to help this lady get her mother's journal. And I'm confused. Where am I going? It's a wonderful question. There's something else. There's like a twist in this, and I forget what the twist was. We're also very close to max level,
worry, Mr. Lucky Spirit.
which I thought I read
We're
was
gonna finish your work
36.
and put you to rest, good and proper.
All right,
Whatever's out
let's
here,
run over there.
it better be worth carrying around a man's eye.
We can do this. I'm really excited to do Fallout 1 because I've never done that, and then doing Fallout 2 will be nice. And then Fallout 3 and New Vegas I've played before, and 4 I've played. So those will be, I mean, they'll be fun, but they'll be a lot different. I'm thinking about adding challenges to those because I played them. But Fallout 1 and 2 I haven't played, and the Brotherhood of Steel one, or the Broken, not Broken, that's the DLC. There's a Brotherhood of Steel one specifically, which I also have, I think. I have to double check see which ones I have. I have, it's from this combo pack. So, the Fallout games I haven't played, we're just going to play, like, the usual way. The other ones that I have played before, which is 3 New Vegas, 4 we'll do those, the more, like, putting some challenges and keeping it fun. Perfect. This is, sorry, my mouse only... It's getting further and further. That read is not phenomenal. Alright, let's roll.
Keep an eye out, Captain. This place don't look entirely safe.
Yep, those ones.
Incoming!
Yeah. Yeah, anything that I haven't, anything that I should say, anything I have played before, we'll start doing, like, fun runs with. This one I wanted to do something with, but it would have been very difficult, as you can see. Even like just like me trying to swap over to equipped weapons.
Not getting through.
Oh yeah. What are they like? Got that. Ah! But there will be a lot of killer clowns, especially as I play it more and sort of get a good read on how I like it. I'll take it. I like it a lot, but I've only had like maybe 2 hours in the game, so it's really, I try not to like okay. Okay. I like those style of games though. I actually really love Fire Emblem.
Here they come!
Ah! Let me move. I forgot this DLC is basically everything is violent.
Measurement complete.
I forgot this one's basically the Lonesome Road. Man, sorry, I'm trying to get everything refreshed. Here we go. We're good.
I ain't buying the facade. You can slap gold paint on a Spacer's Choice gun.
They got one for Edgewater. Oh, it's just Saltuna. Come on, we got a volcano too.
King skills. Spacer's Choice security folks can't hit the broadside of a Mana Queen.
Mm-hmm. What's a broom? Is there any point to this? I guess not. Let me see, can I find anything I like here weapon-wise? Perfect. Oh, let's see what the bracelet looks like. What caused this? I forget what. Oh my goodness. All right. We'll call it even.
Ugh. Ain't no one should have to go like that.
Be ready for anything.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember what it was that did this, but I think we're about to find out.
Incoming!
Let me see here. Let me see what our options are here. Sorry, I can't see the chat this moment. Where do they run to? Welcome to the Last of Us School of Resolving Our Problems. Alright, let me take a look at our inventory and see what we can pull up. Because that's what we need to do, is we need to get that inventory. Alright, let's do it. Well, that worked out well.
Oh, wow. I think this screen's taller than my entire shop back home.
I'm out of bits. Perfect. Wait a minute. That'll be awesome. You're gonna turn it like a basket? So that's definitely the way. Alright.
Incoming! That's smart!
Oh! Whoa! What was that? Let's see where this has us left off at. That might be a good stopping point, honestly. Depending on how far away. Oh no, we're not far at all. Okay. I won't lie, that would have definitely been a great sign.
Oh, wow. I think this screen's taller than my entire shop. Can't get past that armor!
What are you at now? 104. Jeez, you've been putting some time in.
Shoot. This place got...
I knew I heard a little weasel sniffing about. You'd best go back the way you came. There's nothing for you here. I have a message for you. Gorgon is... Let...
Alright, let's make sure we find that journal. Unless we already did it. Oh. Nope, I guess we already did it. I wonder if I can go back this way and hop in here to go up there. See, I always tell myself I want to, but I give up pretty fast on it, I won't lie. My resilience to get all those stars, it drains because it gets so hard so fast, you know? It's not like a progressive thing, it's like one moment. Like one moment I'm like nailing the 3 stars, and the next moment I'm just like getting
We're
1 star.
looking for a comms tower, right? Ought to be one of the tallest things around. If it's gonna get a signal past these canyons. I sure hope that spooky person on the screen ain't waiting for us. I'm about ready to jump out of my skin as it is.
Birthplace of marauders. We ought to have left well enough alone. Now we're in it. Come hell or high water, we've got to see this through.
How you been doing, Yoka? If you ever want to talk about what happened, my ears are open.
I appreciate it, but I've just got to let it settle a while. Maybe chase it off with a drink or two. Besides, you know what? I've got a new crew. That doesn't make it any less painful.
No!
The underwater levels are what get me the most.
Now, where the hell was I? Oh, right. Besides, you know what? I've got a new crew. That doesn't make it any less painful, but it does help distract me from time to time.
Don't worry.
I don't know why. I
won't
think
let
it's
us
the
get there.
movement mechanic when you're underwater. Let me take a look at my map and see what I can do here. So there's definitely oh, there it is. Yeah, I'll say it's like it's so unforgiving. Well, I found it. I just can't get in there. I gotta go the other way. Yeah, they like float, you know? And there's like a little bit of like drift. I think also you have to like keep tapping Just keep tapping A. And so
Incoming!
I get so hyper focused on like the stage. Holy moly.
Down they go!
Is there a elevator over here?
Libations on me, folks.
I'm pretty sure the only elevator it's over there. They've been trying to kill me. I'm just trying to survive. Listen, I didn't want to do it this way, but they made the decisions. Oh, there we go. I would always rather do it the easy way. Now I remember this DLC a little bit more. I still remember the twist. I just remember the first time playing it being so confused and telling myself I'd remember so I wouldn't get this confused again. Spoiler alert. I didn't remember. I was like, if I ever play this again, I want to make sure I remember these pathways so I don't get confused again.
Ugh. We shipping some salt?
Here they come! Get past that armor!
Ooh, I'm running.
Where were we? Ugh.
Oh, got you.
Here they come!
I'm moving, I'm moving, I'm moving, I'm moving, I'm moving.
Get ready! Cover cap!
Wrong thing. The twist is, let me try to guess it. Actually, it's a great. Probably get close to what it is. Honestly, if I'm being honest. If I had to guess the twist, I think it's the mom is still alive. Pretty sure is what it is. Oh, awesome. I'll say, I think my guess on the twist, if I'm not mistaken, is the mom is still alive. I need to choose between the mom and the daughter, if I remember correctly. Like, I don't think there's a, you can talk them out of it, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think there's like a talking option.
Captain, Trent.
Captain. Top.
Yeah, I think you have to choose one or the other. I don't think there's a peaceful solution, if I'm not mistaken. But I don't fully remember it. I'm just realistically guessing. I think the mom is trying to cure the Marauders or save them, and the daughter is, I don't remember. Maybe continuing the experiments. I forget the exact thing. They're at an impasse. Notice, if I remember correctly, I think the mom is trying to stop the research. The daughter's trying to continue the research. So you have to choose one or the other.
I only wish.
Is Mayfield still drinking?
Perfect.
Welcome to the Musgrave family collection. Hey, slow down.
Oh, just hear me out.
No need.
Hey. Yes, but the I
All right, let's go.
Oh, sweet.
I'm confused. Why did he stop fighting?
Libations on me, folks.
Huh.
All that pomp and circumstance out there. For this. The hell's the point? This is bad!
Hmm? What attacked?
Come now, Anubis, you must perk up.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you don't have to be scared of these canids, Captain. I don't think they're gonna hurt you.
You know. As far try to exercise.
You'd only be letting them into this end.
Huh. The beauty of having such a high speech, or, you know, persuasion, and the persuasion's 100. The rest of it's decent. I think the lie is up to 60 though.
Someone has left a...
Perfect.
First stop at the Groundbreaker Auxiliary Base.
We are making our way through. So we've already beaten the game. If we just do this, I'll be happy even if we don't complete it, honestly, because we did beat it, despite there being some like weird technical issues.
Careful.
Hey, you. Hey, you! You serious? Get back here! So, hey, you trespassing, and I'm armed. Maybe take a second look at your life choices, pal. Yeah. Whatever. This... Look. This one's clear, guys.
Some days.
Nice one, Captain.
You have to be kidding me. I thought I made myself clear. Hello? Damn it. Look, I get it. Some people need things spelled out for them. I'm sure one of the auto mechanicals can explain.
Process beginning.
Watch out!
Alright, we're doing this. Alright, let's do this then.
Not getting through. Nice one.
All I want is a conversation. Alright, problem solved.
So who the fuck? Oh, wait, hang on. I can't hear a damn thing. Just gonna shut this thing off. Right. Marion Blakesley. What can I do for you, Ms. Home Invasion? Spacers... He'll be... If we... At least, what? Yeah. I'll make sure the...
Awesome. Come aboard and bring along all your hopes and dreams. Together we can find everything that we're looking for. Perfect. It's always robots. It's always robots. Do I still have to fly to that other place now? Do we know if that's a thing? I guess we'll do this just in case we have to.
Captain, 1/3. The unknown vessel that the now initiated warm welcome protocol. Please maintain. I am in. Yes, Captain.
Have a good night. Thank you for stopping in. I'm gonna power through as much as possible here.
What happened to these poor folks?
Everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay.
Incoming! That's smart! Can't get past that armor! Look out, Captain!
Okay, all right. The sooner we're back on solid dirt, the better.
Perfect.
Here we go! Nice hit! Got some tough armor!
Ooh, you are surrounded. Let's do it. Well, it'll be time to test some stuff out then. All right, let's roll over.
Tragedy. 2 teams is a blunder. Shush. No. Go. Pilot. Take the elevator to the storm platform at the top of this facility.
All right. Let's do it.
Law have mercy! Look out!
Go this way. I have an idea. And then let's wait for them to forget about us. And in case they don't, Hmm? And here we go. Alright. I should be able to stealth it now. If not, I have options.
Here they come.
Worry not. I made the executive decision to survive. Perfect.
The facilities. I suppose.
Angie's going to take care of you.
We are now in orbit above Gorgon.
Well, here we... Hey, is that a saloon? I feel better already.
Huh. Have any of these been spots I've been to before? Hmm. So that's the best. That one's better to hit on the way back. Alright. Let's see here. What? I'm confused. No. Okay, I see now. Hmm.
Incoming!
Ah. Oh, I was hoping to survive that. Hmm. Actually, I'm gonna wrap that up here. I think this is a good stopping point. We'll definitely wrap this up. We'll see. But thank you guys so much for being here. I'll see you guys all at the next one. You guys have a wonderful morning, day, night. But we did beat the game, that was the goal. Powering through this was like, if we could do it, cool. If we couldn't, that was understandable as well. I'll have some stuff figured out for the next stream, or I should say for the next Let's Play. But hope to see you guys all at the next one. Peace.